And at 8:33, let's talk a little politics because we've got some big changes in Washington this week. The new Congress is going to be sworn in tomorrow.
And later this week, Texas' 5-month legislative session will begin, and they've got a lot on the agenda. Political analyst Dallas Jones joins us again this morning to break down what to expect with politics in this new year. Good morning to you. Glad you're here today. First off, the state budget seems to be at the top of the list, doesn't it?
Absolutely. The state budget is the only thing constitutionally that legislators are required to do when they go back to Austin. It's going to be the biggest issue of the session. There's a slight shortfall in Texas's revenues just due to the slump in oil and gas revenues. And so the first thing they'll do is prioritize the budget while saying no to a lot of other items.
Let's talk about a number of changes on the federal level that will eventually trickle down to affect us here in Texas. We're talking about the border security and also the Affordable Care Act, which is something that Donald Trump has continued to repeal and says he will replace the law while he was on the campaign trail.
Absolutely. Time will tell how much of federal regulation will actually trickle down. Border security being a heavy one for us here in Texas. Yeah. It would help the state to save some money if the federal government could supplement some of the security costs and some of the activities that President Trump is proposing. In addition, you know, we don't know what's going to happen with the Affordable Care Act until they actually have something they can replace it with. Legislators have 140 days in Austin. The question is the federal government going to move fast enough to actually see those changes trickle down before they leave?
Also a lot going on with Planned Parenthood. State health experts say they will boot the organization from Medicaid this month. Planned Parenthood has asked a federal judge to block that. Where do you see this going?
Well, there has been precedent in other states where there's been an attempt to block Planned Parenthood from funding, where they've actually been able to maintain their funding and courts have sided with them. I expect this to be a bigger fight both on the federal level as well as the state level, as here in Texas we've continually throughout legislative sessions dwindled down the amount of support that Planned Parenthood has received for women's health care.
And big picture is, bottom line is, we're going to be able to stay tuned on all things that are happening out of the White House and also with this federal stuff via Twitter, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Donald Trump will keep you posted. Greg Abbott, maybe a little less, but we'll definitely be informed.
All right. Good to see you here, Dallas. Thank you for keeping us informed. Always interesting to talk to you.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we'll have a lot more to talk about soon.
And moving right along here at 8:30.